dance through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So today we're going to talk about how you can help Star Stable create the new Mustang horses. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe. It really means a lot, and now let's get into it. So yesterday, Star Stable posted this to their Instagram story. They said, the updated Mustang is coming this summer. Share your expectations of the Mustang in your week using the hashtag SSO Mustang. Share your thoughts to their Instagram story. Okay, so first, before I get into it, I'm honestly not completely sure how much we can trust SSO with this one. They did a similar thing with the Jorvik Frisians, and look at how they turned out. But the thing is, I think many people don't remember when did they even come out, like at the end of 2020, I think, something like that. But basically what happened with the Jorvik Frisians was they posted a grayscale of the Frisians, and they said, oh, give us tips on how to improve. And many people gave their input on, you know, what they should do to improve the model, all of that. And basically Star Stable didn't listen, and the horse came out almost the exact same as, you know, it was on the grayscale. They did change some very little details because the community was just so outraged. And what happened a few weeks after that was one of the people that worked on the horse, Lisa, I forgot what exactly her job title is, but she basically gave an interview where she talked about, you know, some dates of, you know, the progression of the Jorvik Frisians, and the date she said that, you know, they were done with the Frisians was actually like just a few days or weeks after. No, I think it was like literally maybe a week after they released the grayscale, which meant that by the time they showed the grayscale, the horse was basically done, and they just wanted, I guess, kind of performatively say like, oh, hello, you can help us with the horse, you know, but they didn't actually want to include any of the tips that they got because, you know, the horse was basically done. They just wanted to seem like a very nice company, I guess, taking people's ideas and incorporating them into, you know, their horse. So again, I'm really not sure about how much SSO is gonna like incorporate all of this in here, but I think, and back to the Jorvik Frisians, I'm really not sure what they were thinking. Like, did they think that nobody's gonna notice that the horse is the same and that they didn't take anything people said into account anyway? So I think they might be trying to redeem themselves, since they have been kind of making some progress in this way. I don't know. I mean, it's not going down, so that's fine, but I feel like it's kind of stagnating if I had to kind of describe it in this way. But anyway, if you want to give Star Stable any tips, like if you're not knowledgeable about the Mustangs, I would recommend just making an Instagram post, and again, just include the hashtag SSO Mustang. I think it's only on Instagram because they didn't mention it on any of their other social media accounts. I did check Twitter. I'm not sure about Facebook, but they also didn't like make a post on Instagram, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it in the future. I don't think they just like posted on their story and that was it. They're also like sharing a lot of spoilers lately, which I actually like. Kind of surprising, I guess. Like, I mean, I would still talk about it no matter who releases the spoilers, even if it's SSO themselves. So I don't really care about that, though their spoilers are not as high quality as someone like CC Creations, but she's been doing it for such a long time, so I guess that's kind of the reason why. But anyway, I was on Reddit yesterday and someone posted the confirmation of the Mustangs, and there were some interesting comments, and there were also some interesting comments under my yesterday's video where I talked about, you know, Star Stable confirming the Mustangs. So I just wanted to go through some of them. But again, if you want to help SSO create this horse, just make an Instagram post and use the hashtag that SSO gave out. So someone said, please, for the love of everything, let Nomi do it. And Nomi is, I think, one of the horse designers that's actually good. I think all of the horses she does are very highly regarded. Everyone always praises them, and I feel like anytime a new horse comes out, everyone's mentioning her. So she's like, you know, the holy grail of, you know, the horse development team. Someone said, I'm not sure if I should be excited or scared of how they'll turn out. And honestly, same, but even with the Lipizaners, I mean, many people really criticize them, but okay, back to the Lipizaners. I'm riding mine a lot, and one thing that I'm kind of annoyed by is the like fast gallop. It just looks kind of weird. Like when I'm riding it, it's like, it feels like I'm riding a robot. Like the animations are not that smooth. The neck is like very stiff, but I feel like I've kind of like, I was annoyed yesterday and today I'm like fine, I guess. But otherwise, I do think he's very cute, and I'm riding like my Griffin all of the time. Also, like, I apologize for having him in the background of like all of my videos. He's gonna be present a lot during the Spring Festival just because his mood is like full, which means that he's very fast, and I've gotten some ribbons from championships because of him. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna, you know, try to max him out and win some, you know, ribbons championships so that I get more Jorvik shillings and all of that. So again, that's kind of why he is always there. Someone also said they even confirmed a new Western team event, so I guess the Mustang will be the event horse. So I saw someone comment this under my video, and I tried to find the comment, but I guess I did give up very quickly. But it seems like we're going to get a Western event, which is kind of interesting. I didn't actually see, like, I don't think SSO mentioned it in like their Star Stable blog or anything, so I wonder if we're going to get it this year. I mean, if they want to put it together with the Mustangs, I guess it could be it. Maybe the summer festival, but I feel like would that be fit for a Western theme? But they did say that the Mustangs are coming out in the summer, so I guess that could be it if we get it. I don't know. Someone said, I'm so excited. I hope they take on board all the input that everyone has. I also really hope that, because there's a lot of people that are like very knowledgeable on, you know, specific horse breeds. Like obviously if you work or go ride or just, you know, live near horses that are like specific breed, you'd know some like very small details, and it would be really cool for SSO to like add them. Another person said, so excited for this update, nervous about the colors though, or the animations. Just pray it's not like the Morgan drama. From what I remember when I was like kind of researching the Mustangs, they have such a variety of coats. From the ones that are like Gen 2, I really like the, I don't know what it's called, but the one that I have. And then the gray one, what is it, the blue roan, I really like that one. Others, I honestly can't really remember that well. I know there's a bay one. I'm sure they're going to add that one. But yeah, I really wonder. I really hope they update the one that I have, though I'm not sure if I would buy it. If they add the blue roan one, I'd probably buy that one because I kind of have this one already, but then at the same time I do like the Pinto Tobiano type coats. I think they're just so gorgeous. They said, I hope they reuse the bucking animation they made for the Belgian Warmbloods originally. They removed it not too long after the Belgian Warmbloods were released, as it didn't fit the breed. I really like that animation, and I hope they use it again instead of redoing it all together. I don't even remember this. What? If I find the video of that, I'm gonna put it on here. But I had no idea. Wait, I kind of want to go check it out now. That's so weird. But did they remove it when the horses were already in game? Because that's kind of like mind-blowing, honestly. Or was it just in the spoilers and then they decided to, you know, scrap the idea? The Mustangs that we have now also have the bucking animation. I'm sure they're going to keep it. Though I don't know how like controversial it is, but I remember they added a very controversial move for the Murwaris. So like I don't know. Someone said, I was excited until they started releasing the new awful looking horses. Not excited anymore. They'll butcher the animation and make them crazy expensive just because they have a special animation. I'm like 100% sure that they're going to add the bucking move. And the horses, I feel like, are kind of really a hit or miss. They're either like very well done and everyone likes them, or they're just heavily criticized. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. Oh, someone said, so does Spirit get an update? And I really don't think so. SSO had like a contract, not a contract, like a deal with DreamWorks when their Spirit Riding Free came out. And that ended in, when was it, 2020, 2021? Yeah, so Spirit, SSO can't legally sell Spirit anymore, and I doubt they'd, you know, try to do it with this. Like, DreamWorks has nothing in it, so I don't think they do that. So someone posted quite a long comment about the Mustangs. They said, if only Star Stable would do more than one type of a few different breeds of horses. Quarter horses were done dirty. They have 3 different body types, and they chose to go with the controversial stereotype pleasure horse with head dragging on ground looking depressed. Morgans have like 4 different types, and some preferred the Lipid while others wanted a different Morgan subtype. There are 6 different Mustang types. Some are more draft-like, some are more Baroque type, and there are different strains. Some are begging for Kiger Mustangs because Zong Spirit, and some are more Spanish Mustang or Pyrer Mustang representation as well. I agree Nomi should do it, or at least the folks who did the Shires, Belgian Warmbloods, and Tennessee Walkers. Those horses are awesome. I'm pretty sure they're going to do the type that, you know, Spirit has, because I feel like that's such a well-known horse, and I really don't think SSO would like steer away from that. Just getting the recognition of a horse being kind of similar to Spirit, I feel like SSO would do it, you know. And I also think they'll probably try to do a coat that looks like at least one of the horses from Spirit. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't actually watched the movie like ever. At least I don't remember. Maybe if I was very young. Up until a few weeks ago, I actually, you know, the movie Black Beauty, there's a black horse and then there's the brown horse. I thought the black horse was a male and then the brown one was a female, but they're both females. Or I guess mares, or at least in that movie that I saw a snippet of it on TikTok and I was shocked because I always kind of shipped them. I mean, I guess I can still do it. It was a very sad like segment of the movie. It was when Black Beauty sees the other horse. It looks as though it's dead, and then I think she says that, you know, she wasn't sure if it was, you know, that exact horse that was like her friend or whatever, but she hopes it was, because then it would mean that, you know, she wouldn't have to suffer anymore. And I saw that TikTok and I just cried because of course, how can I not? I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but yeah, I just, you know, even if I did watch Spirit, I probably wouldn't remember. And also if I like watched it with subtitles, I wouldn't even know the details. Like, I used to think SpongeBob was a cheese because my dad, who didn't speak, like, he doesn't really know English, and you know, it was only in English when I watched it. So yeah, he was just like, yeah, it's cheese, and I was like, yeah, sure. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but yeah. Someone said, I want Mustangs so bad, I'm just worried of how they will turn out. I've honestly liked all the new and updated horses, some more than others, but I just want to absolutely adore them, you know? Wish they would stop making horses, especially ones that aren't good, and start improving the game itself. Yeah, that's kind of... I feel like SSO promised a lot of things, but I don't know if they're actually doing that much. Though I do think they're improving if we compare, you know, everything to how it was like 2-3 years ago. But when I made, I don't even remember which video it was. I think it was the Easter video that I made, and someone left a comment and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so true about the events in Star Stable right now. You know, back in the day, you would play the event for the event itself. Like, you would, you know, race, you would go search for, you know, items, like you would search for ghosts, you would search for, you know, Easter eggs, all of that, and that was the fun itself. But now you just grind to get the items. Like, instead of, you know, doing the festivals, the activities for the activities themselves, you're doing them in order to get items. And I was just like, wow, yeah, that's so true. Like, even now, I log into the game, I do like all of the races and dailies, and then I just log off and maybe do some champs, and I don't like actually really enjoy the festival that much. I don't know if that's just me, but I just, you know, that comment kind of connected a lot of my thoughts that I had about this. Another person left a really long comment and they said, I'm praying they give them a somewhat fluffy coat with some of the gorgeous feathering they can have with some nice thick manes. I'd love it if they were given Appaloosa type animations and had mane like the Jorvik Wilds. I know this horse is coming out in the summer, but Mustangs are absolutely gorgeous with a winter coat and they come in so many beautiful coat colors. It would also be really cool if they gave them more unique eye colors. Coats I want to see are Picasso's iconic Bay Pinto coat with maybe sky blue eyes, Chocolate Bay with reddish orange eyes that fade into a golden color. Wow, this is all very specific. I'm trying to imagine all of the coats, but I'm gonna put them on screen for you to see so that you would know which ones they're talking about. Palomino dun that looks like Spirit's mom, Esperanza, I don't know, but with a gray snoot under the blaze. She would look cool with eyes fading from orange to light pink like the color of sunset. Golden duck skin that looks like Spirit, OG Spirit, with no blaze and brown eyes. Brown Grullo with a dark face, similar to the Grullo American Quarter Horse with azure blue eyes. Solid gray dun, similar to the gray dun from Red Dead Redemption 2 with green eyes. Buttermilk dappled buckskin with a mane that fades from the creamy color to black. Pure black with red eyes, white with black snout and icy blue eyes, and of course the iconic brown and white spotted Appaloosa. I'd say this one would look cool with the spots being more of a Grullo brown fade throughout the whole body with streaked brown and white mane. The eye color could be a pastel mint green to spice things up. Perhaps they could also add a blue roan with baby blue eyes. Yeah, I want a blue roan. I actually really like blue roans. Someone said, that's nice and all since the old ones are terrible, but actual content when? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I think SSO is not planning on adding any content anytime soon. So those were all of the comments from Reddit, and honestly I feel like this video is already very long and I don't want to keep you in here for too long. But anyway, let me know what you want to see in the Mustang horse in the comments down below. Share all of your thoughts and opinions, I'd really like to see them. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye!